Wouldn't that just make
Par for the course?
would that make the perfect sense?
It's 8:10 on Channel 95.7.
I got some bad news today. I was a little down. And you played some music and you tried to boost me a little bit, but I realized that in the last 2 weeks, I've only eaten 3 sandwiches.
Oh.
What?
Okay. I'm glad you asked. Business Insider Magazine published a list of the 30 most popular sandwiches that people have eaten. They said within the last 2 weeks, have you eaten? And then they checked off which sandwich you have eaten. Okay. And
I have had 2 turkey sandwiches and a grilled cheese sandwich.
Turkey, the number 1 sandwich.
Yeah!
14% of us, I also had a turkey sandwich.
I love turkey
14% of us had a turkey sandwich.
Okay.
18% of those people ate them hot.
Oh, mine's cold.
Mine's cold, too.
Yeah.
81% cold.
Do you go mustard or mayo with turkey?
Mayo.
I go mayo. Dan goes mustard.
Oh, mustard's for like
ham.
red meat.
Do you do mustard on ham?
Tons.
Yeah, me
so
too.
much.
Loaded.
Grilled cheese, you said? 5% of people had a grilled cheese. I had not.
I also do mustard on my grilled cheese, and everybody thinks that's weird. And I thought that's how they were made until I went to Central. And my mom and dad got me a Snackster. You know those things, the very first ones where you could squeeze your sandwich and then it would seal it and grill it.
Yeah.
And we went to Meijer up in Mount Pleasant, and I was like, okay, we're gonna buy stuff for the grilled cheese, and I bought mustard, and everybody was like, "What? That is so what? Why are you buying mustard?"
Yeah, that's weird.
I'm like, because isn't that how you make a grilled cheese?
Is that how everyone in your family eats them?
Yes.
Every single person.
Yeah, because that's how we grew up eating them.
Okay.
I thought that's how they were made.
So that's your mom or dad's favorite way to make it.
That would be Mary.
And then it came into the family.
Yeah.
So your mom said, here's the grilled cheese. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And nobody really complained.
No.
So you just kept
And
eating
now
it.
I don't know if they serve that to their kids or did. They're growing up now, but I don't know if that's how they made them for their kids.
Do you still make them that way?
Always.
To this day?
To this day.
Okay. So
but I have to make them for Dan without mustard because
he doesn't. Because
he thinks it's
that's
weird.
gross. So turkey sandwich, yes, you've had. You said you had a grilled cheese. Now you also had another sandwich that you're not counting because you had a chili dog within those 2 weeks.
Oh yes, I did.
So that's a sausage.
I had several chili dogs.
A sausage / smoked sausage sandwich is what I'm going to put that under. So you had 3. I also only had 3. I had turkey. I had a Reuben, which only 2% of people had a Reuben.
Oh, I love those too.
And I had chili dogs. Now, I had chili dogs on 2 separate occasions, and I had sloppy joes. I've had 4.
Wow.
I've had 4.
I've been wanting to have sloppy joes. It's total sloppy joe weather.
4 sandwiches in 2 weeks, and I was sad that I haven't had a lot of sandwiches.
Are peanut butter and jellies on there?
Peanut butter and jelly are on there. They're tied with BLTs and grilled cheese at 5% of people within the last 2 weeks had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Now, Amanda, we know about your chili dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Have you had any other sandwiches in the last 2 weeks?
I have. I've also had a turkey sandwich.
Number 1. What's our deal?
A roast beef sandwich.
Roast beef.
From Arby's?
No. It was just like lunch meat at my house.
It's funny that you say from Arby's because it also tells you where things were from, either if you made it yourself or you got it from somewhere else, like an Arby's. Roast beef sandwich, 4% of people had one, like Amanda, but half of them had gotten them from a restaurant. It's exactly half. Same with wraps. We don't make a lot of wraps for ourselves, apparently.
I don't make wraps really at home.
No.
Occasionally, but not a lot. I'd way prefer a sandwich.
I mean, wrap that for me, please. Okay, so you've had turkey, you've had roast beef, you've had the chili dog. What else have you had?
I was just going to say, I also made a wrap at home.
A
that's
wrap
funny.
makes it 2%.
What did you wrap? What did you wrap?
It was turkey.
Oh, okay. Turkey wrap.
But the sandwich I had on bread.
So 1 turkey sandwich on bread, 1 turkey sandwich in a tortilla.
Yes.
Wrapped.
Yes.
And that's it for the sandwiches
I think
then?
that's all my sandwiches.
So you've had 4 as well. Man, French dip. I would so want a French dip right now, but I only get those out at restaurants.
Yeah, me too.
1% of people have had those. We should definitely go. Panini. Like my Reuben that I had was kind of a panini. Got it from a grocery store because I was starving. Never shop hungry because you end up getting
that's true.
$15 panini from the grocery store.
That's true.
And you say, hey, go ahead and heat it. And she said, do you want it heated? And I'm like, yes. So I'm walking through the store, eating my panini and shopping.
Fun.
Because I was starving.
That's the best store ever.
I should have sat, but I didn't sit. It didn't have chairs. It wasn't one with chairs.
Every time we go to my parents' house, my mom makes us paninis.
Really? Does she have a new panini maker that you guys got her or something?
It's not new. She's been using it for a few years now, but she makes the best sandwich. Something about mom's sandwiches.
She's good at it.
Oh my gosh. The best sandwiches.
Well, let's start eating sandwiches.
I think I'm going
day.
to have a turkey sandwich today.
That'd be number 1 again. Ham came in second, if you were wondering. Like, what's the second most popular sandwich that we're eating? That's a ham sandwich. If you wanted to know what, like, the 30th, And there's just a big way
There
tie.
are 30 different kinds of sandwiches.
Well, according to this...
Well, I guess I wouldn't even consider a chili dog a sandwich.
Well, it's sausage, smoked sausage.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where it falls in. Other ethnic is what it came down to. So like a gyro, I guess?
Yeah.
Which,
A gyro.
I could be your gyro, babe.
how much do you love gyros?
So much.
I don't like them at all.
What?
I do like that song, though.
How
I want a gyro.
is that what that song is about?
No!
It should be, though.
The
I wish it
Iglesias
was.
kid singing about gyros. Doesn't that need to be in a commercial?
I think so.
Yeah, so gyro would fall under other ethnic. If you were eating something like if you went to that Parsley restaurant, the Mediterranean, they have other things besides gyros. Same deal. That would fall into.
All right, I think it's sandwich day today.
Gordita would be good.
Oh.
Gordita, 1% of people
Taco Bell.
ate a gordita. Po' boy, which I haven't had a good po' boy in a long time.
Do other Mexican restaurants have gorditas?
I don't believe so.
It's just not Taco Bell made up the gordita.
Yeah, I
I've
think-
never seen one at another or not even fast food, just regular Mexican restaurant.
I don't normally.
Never seen it on a menu.
I don't like to normally talk without knowing what I'm talking about.
Oh, right.
But I'm going to go out on
yeah,
a
that
limb.
is a true thing that you stick to.
I think Taco Bell invented the gordita.
I think they did too.
I don't think anyone else, but gordita made the list.
Did Chi-Chi's used to have gorditas? I think not.
No, Chi-Chi's never had them. Dos Banditos, a restaurant in Casper, Wyoming that we used to go to and got fried ice cream before I even knew
Taco
what
Boy?
that was. Taco Boy here in Grand
I don't
Rapids.
think they had gorditas.
No. They probably have something similar. 7708957.
Hi, Melissa.
Good morning.
Morning. What's going on?
Okay, so how bad is it if I have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich just about every day at work for lunch?
That's not
Oh,
bad.
I don't think that's bad at all.
And I
No.
put mustard on my salami.
No, you
Oh, so do I. I do that too. I love salami.
On salami. I thought you were going to say on your peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I was going to say no.
No.
I thought you were going to
No,
say
that's
grilled
just
cheese.
weird.
I put mustard on my salami one time, and it kind of
What do
like
you put on
burned.
it?
So then I'm like, okay, let's keep the mustard away from the
You
salami.
mean like the next day?
And now I got to wear gloves. So
No,
it's
wait,
like,
hold on.
I'm
What
not
do you
doing
put on
it.
your salami then, Curtis?
If I'm having a salami sandwich, like an olive oil type dressing, like an Italian herb dressing.
Yeah, that would be good too.
Is great, and I make it seem like it's the BMT from my friends at Subway, the biggest, the meatiest, the tastiest.
Now, Melissa, do you do salami, lettuce, and mustard?
No, I'm usually too lazy to wash some pieces of lettuce, but if I have it, I love to have green pepper on it as well.
Oh, okay.
Isn't washing lettuce like the most tedious thing? There's so many times I'm right there with you where I'm eating something and I'm like, a nice leaf of lettuce would be so good here, but where do you start? Right?
Right.
You peel it off,
Exactly.
you got to wash it, there's dirt. I'm right there
Or you
with
could just buy bag lettuce.
Could do that,
Yeah.
but you don't get the big
But
leaves then.
I don't trust that either. I still rinse that off too. 'Cause
Oh,
I'm
do
like,
you?
I don't know who bagged it, and
Yeah, whenever I get that, as long as I don't see a bug in there, I'm eating it.
But there are bugs
I'm not
in
washing
there.
it.
There are bugs. There-
Probably. There's bugs on your face right now. No!
Get them off of my face!
Yes! You should have to wash your face every 10 seconds to get rid of bugs on your face.
Wait, new bugs are
They're
popping
little-
up on
yes,
my face?
we all have bugs on our face and our eyelashes. They're
Okay.
eating.
no, we're not talking about bugs on the face.
Yes, we are.
We are now.
Connie?
Thanks, Melissa.
You took us there. You took us there. And now Connie says,
Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Thanks, Melissa.
Connie says my eyelashes are really bugs.
We're going to thank Melissa all day long for bringing up bugs on our face.
Can I?
No, salami
Melissa-
and mustard and green pepper, not bugs.
Melissa-
And they gave me my turkey when I got it last time at the store, and it's the honey one. I don't like honey turkey.
Oh.
And I took a bite. I was so happy, and I took a big bite, and I'm like, whoa, no. And I look at the package, honey.
Oh. That's why you always ask to taste before you buy.
Well, that just seems like a lot of work.
It is a
Cut
lot
it
of
up
work.
And give it to me.
Yeah,
Just-
it is a lot of work.
All right. I
know.
can get
Sorry,
us
Melissa.
I can get
Thanks
us
for calling, babe.
I can get us off bugs on the face, okay? You want to know how I can do it?
How?
A very disgusting story from my kitchen. But first, let's continue sandwich talk with Connie and Curtis.
I don't wanna hear a
778
disgusting
957.
story.
Disgusting kitchen story is coming up. But first,
Hi,
more
Dawn.
sandwich talk.
Hi, Dawn.
Hi.
What's up, girl?
So I was thinking peanut butter and jelly grilled. My husband and I love that. The kids love it. It's so
yes.
good.
I never do that though.
That's
Why don't I do that?
too
'Cause
messy.
I don't know.
I don't think of
It
it.
is very messy.
Too messy.
Very, very messy, but it's so good.
There is nothing better than being at a like a restaurant, or not a restaurant, a hotel, and then just slathering peanut butter on a piece of hot toast because you would never do it at your
Right?
house because it's so messy. But you're at the hotel and you got peanut butter all on your face, and you're like, "Hey, yeah, I'm staying in room 318 if you guys want
Why
to
is
know."
it so messy?
Just because it melts.
So good, though.
It
Melty
is good.
peanut butter.
Well, I'm glad you reminded me of that sandwich, Dawn. I might have to make one of those in the next week.
Grill
or so.
one up today.
Yeah.
Because
Yes,
it's cold
midnight
today.
snack even.
Midnight snack.
Yes.
I'm gonna go grill me a PB and J.
Wake up. You fire up the George Foreman grill with your peanut butter and jelly.
Dan's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Dawn,
I'm
this is
cooking.
Dawn's fault.
I'm cooking.
Blame Dawn."
I'd go maybe peanut butter and honey.
awesome.
I
Thanks,
don't know
Dawn.
what I think about hot jelly.
Yeah, you like hot jelly.
Yeah, thank you so
Hi,
much.
Candace.
Sandwich talk.
Good morning, guys.
Morning,
Hey,
Candace.
what's up?
I grew up on one of the weirdest sandwiches that you guys are probably ever going to hear.
Okay, what is it?
Okay.
It's peanut butter, jelly, butter, and mayonnaise.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Ugh.
No offense.
It sounds really, really bad, and I was with you, Curtis, before my dad actually started doing it. I was like, oh, mayonnaise on peanut butter and jelly, it's
Yeah.
disgusting. But then I tried it, and it's so good. It's delicious.
Do you still eat it?
I do. I do.
So peanut butter, jelly, mayonnaise, and what?
Butter.
Are you one of those people that puts butter on every sandwich?
No, I don't put butter on everything.
Okay.
But
Do you
Because
have,
my mom used to do that. She, growing up, she put butter. If she made us a peanut butter and jelly, it had butter on the
do
inside.
you have a lot of clogged arteries?
no, I don't actually.
I feel like maybe your arteries are a little clogged when you're talking about that sandwich.
Do you have a lot of
I bet it
clogged
would be good. It
arteries?
sounds disgusting, but one of my favorite casseroles that my mom made growing up is cream of chicken soup, a ton of mayonnaise, chicken, broccoli, and cheese, and that's all it is. And you can
Actually
taste
sounds
the
really good.
mayonnaise. You're just like, Mom, I love this.
This is awesome.
Exactly. You don't dilute the soup. It's like condensed soup and mayonnaise is the bulk of this casserole, and I could eat a whole pan of it.
That sounds delicious.
A whole can of condensed soup, 2 cups of mayo.
Thanks,
Bring
Candace.
It, is what I say.
That sounds
All right,
delicious.
very disgusting kitchen story
Hold on.
coming up, but first, more sandwich talk with Connie and Curtis.
Hi, Bill.
Hey, good morning. How are you guys?
Good. What's up,
Great.
Bill?
Okay, I've got 2 of them for you. First one is a peanut butter, banana, and mayonnaise sandwich.
Yeah, mayonnaise and peanut butter. I don't know about that.
You're number 2 for that.
Yes, it sounds like number 2.
I knew you were going to say that. All right, what's the other one?
The other one, I don't know if you guys have ever had these, but they are absolutely delish. It's called a cheese Frenchie.
Oh.
Sounds like something I would love. What's a cheese Frenchie?
A cheese Frenchie, it's a thick sliced, like Texas toast sized bread, and it's deep fried instead of grilled.
Well, that sounds delicious.
No kidding. How can you go wrong with that? Absolutely.
Wait, what do you put on it?
You don't really put anything on it because when you deep fry it, it seals in the cheese and it's nice and bubbling hot and everything. And
How about clogged arteries?
Yeah, that's fine. It's a fried grilled cheese sandwich.
Oh.
Coming to a fairgrounds near you. Be ready.
Okay.
You can't get it. You can't get it
Thanks,
over
Val.
at Spectrum Health down in their
No.
cafeteria. They do not serve it.
No. Hi, Kelly.
Hi.
Hi. Do you have a
You
weird
guys-
sandwich?
I do. You guys got to try a grilled peanut butter and cheese sandwich.
Oh, see.
Peanut butter, like Velveeta slices?
No, American slices.
American
Okay,
slices.
so you get the singles and you drop them right on with the peanut butter, and it's
then-
good.
Yes, it is so good. The cheese complements the peanut butter like you wouldn't believe.
Now,
Hey,
do you
you're
use
looking good today.
crunchy or creamy?
I use creamy.
Creamy. Yeah, I'm a creamy girl, too.
You would need it to be creamy because you don't want big peanuts in there where you got your mixed gooey cheese and peanut butter all melted.
I'm afraid to try it.
Yeah.
I'm really afraid to try it.
Just try
You
it
have to
today
eat it with a fork.
because it's
Oh.
gooey.
Oh, yeah. It's so good. It's gooey deliciousness.
Okay.
I believe
I-
you.
I bet if you-
Kelly, I absolutely believe you.
I bet if you deep fried it, it would be even better. We got the disgusting kitchen
Cal.
story coming up right after Sandwich Talk.
right
with
after
Connie and
Trisha.
Curtis.
Hi, Trish.
Hey guys, how are you?
We're
great.
great.
How are you?
Wonderful.
Good.
I just wanted to let you know that the peanut butter and mayonnaise thing
Yeah.
has to be Miracle Whip. It cannot be real mayonnaise.
Or
it has
what
to be
happens?
Miracle Whip. It just totally changes the flavor. You need the sweet from,
Or what
from the
happens?
Miracle Whip,
Yeah.
and it's awesome toasted.
Okay. Because
I don't think I've ever bought Miracle Whip as
no,
an
you're a
adult.
mayo person.
I am.
Yeah, you know, I am on sandwiches most of the time.
Yeah.
But with peanut butter,
Has
the
to be.
Miracle Whip is amazing.
It's too tangy for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, me
Miracle
too.
Whip. Miracle
I
Whip.
agree.
Tangy zip is too tangy.
It's got too much
It's too
zip.
zippy.
It's got too
It's
much.
tangy and zippy.
It's too. Hey, tangy. Yeah,
Hey,
zippy.
Zippy.
How you doing? Yeah, it's too tangy and zippy for us.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, back when I was about 12 years old, my cousin made me one as a joke. I had told her to make me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Okay.
And she just thought she was going to get me, you know. Well, it ended up being my favorite sandwich for years.
Oh,
That is
my goodness.
hilarious.
Oh, my.
That is hilarious. Now, is it something that she had eaten before, or she was just
Nope.
trying? Okay.
Nope, she was just doing it thinking she was going to gross me out.
That's funny.
Yeah, and the best sandwich I have ever had
Okay.
is actually in a sports bar in DeWitt, which is over by
Yep.
Lansing.
Okay.
And it's the French dip, and it is the best French dip ever.
Man, I love French dip. And
What sports bar? Do you know the name?
I can never remember. It's like
Oh, how many sports
the
bars can there
Tap
be in
House
DeWitt?
or something like that.
Right. It's the one with the ball
Yeah, I
on
think
the
it's
sign.
Tap House or something
The
like that.
Pap House?
Yes.
The Pap House is the name of this place.
T-A-P.
Oh,
Tap,
Pap.
as in beer on
I was
tap.
gonna say, what the heck are they? Hey, come on in, get your Pap smear, get a French dip. They're delicious. These things are great.
That's the best invention ever.
Exactly.
I would drive there today for one or two of those.
One or
Exactly.
two.
Thanks, Trisha.
All right, we got.
Are we ready for a super disgusting Curtis story?
We've got Dave McKenzie coming up. He made the Breathe O2 wall.
Yay.
But here's the super disgusting kitchen story.
All right.
Hopefully, you've had enough time to hit seek if you didn't want to hear it.
Okay.
Yesterday,
Yeah.
running the water in my house, washing my hand.
Yep.
Earthworm out the faucet.
How?
I don't know.
How does that happen?
I don't know.
Oh, did it fall on your hand?
It couldn't make it out,
Oh.
Ew.
Oh, so it was like wiggling?
and it
Did you have to pull it out?
pulled it out, and it wasn't really an earthworm. It was like a larva type worm.
Oh.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know where it
Curtis,
came
are
from.
you lying?
Where it had swum from, but this worm was pruny. I don't know if it was alive or like if it had drowned. I don't know what came out of the faucet. We have this little side water thing.
For super hot water?
No, for like filtered water as
Okay.
it's supposed to be, but apparently it's growing worms.
Oh.
So I shoot it and I use it to fill up the coffee maker.
Oh.
So I got the thing and I'm like, it starts spraying out. I'm like, oh, it's clogged here. What is I pulled out like a 2-inch or 3-inch
Oh my
worm.
gosh. That is so nasty.
Haven't told anyone in the family yet.
That's probably a good idea.
So they're still
Yeah.
using it. But when I see them use it, I'm like, you know?
So are you still using it to fill
No,
up
I'm
the coffee?
done. I'm done using it. I'm done using that faucet.
Wouldn't you rather use toilet water
I
at
got
this
to
point?
figure out how to clean it.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Right? Like,
Are you sure it was a worm?
what else would it have been?
But you said it wasn't alive, so maybe it was just like,
algae,
yeah.
gunk.
No matter what it is, it's gross.
It's gunk and
Clean
build up.
your business.
My business is dirty.
Get your pipes clean, yo.
I gotta clean out the pipes. You
gotta
know,
clean your business.
my business is a mess. I gotta get in there, get the business
In fact,
clean.
everybody should clean their business
Do it today. Clean
clean your
your
business.
business.
Connie and Curtis.
Connie 910-297. Again, 800-391-0297.
Time for the Beat the Clock sale this Saturday from 9 to 5 p.m. at Grand Rapids Lighting Center. Every lamp and lighting fixture will be on sale, including Kichler. Save 40% from 9 till 11. Save 30% from 11 till 1, 20% from 1 till 3, and 10% from 3 till 5. Saturday at Grand Rapids Lighting, 29th Street.
Channel 95.7 West Michigan traffic.
Good morning, Amanda here. A few accidents out there as of right now. The first one, eastbound 96. Things are stop and go from Leonard Street to Cascade. They just moved an accident near 28th Street out of the way, so both lanes are open as of right now, but things still a slow go there. Also, westbound Cascade Road over 96. There's an SUV that's on its side. It currently has the right lane blocked on the bridge. Traffic brought to you by Grand Rapids Lighting. Don't miss the Beat the Clock sale this Saturday. Get there early for the best deals. If you see anything else out there, please give us a call. 778-95.7.
It's 8:33 now. I'm so excited because Art Prize artist Dave McKenzie is in studio with us.
Now,
welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in.
If you don't know who Dave McKenzie is and you have been to our prize, he did Back to Eden last year, the huge living wall down in the Bob lot.
We fell in love with that.
And Connie, from day one, was like, that is my favorite thing. And this year, he has done Breathe, and you made the top 20.
Top 20.
Woohoo!
Top
Congratulations.
20! I love it. I think it's fabulous. Now, how did you come up with this concept, and how did the Bob allow you to build an entire wall that is there year-round now?
Well, the concept was conceived last year. If you remember, it was an abstract pattern.
Yes.
Correct.
Loved
and
it.
I must have answered the question, what does it say? 1,000 times. So I
That's
thought,
funny.
if we do this again, it's got to say something.
Okay.
People are looking for a message. And while there was a message last year,
They were
it
missing
wasn't
it.
clear. They were missing it.
Right.
So
Right.
the message this year is that we need to, when we construct our world, we need to integrate plants and nature in with our
Love
construction because it's not enough to have concrete and steel and glass. That creates an unhealthy environment for us. It's a bad human habitat. And, it's not good for the environment as a whole.
Right.
Okay.
Now, my question about Breathe O2, oxygen.
Uh-huh.
When you first put it up, did you look at it and go, Breathe, Oz?
I didn't, but a lot of people did.
Yes, that's what I thought too. And then I
Yeah.
noticed when you changed the two.
Yeah, we tweaked it after we were doing the installation over the
Okay.
course of a few weeks, and we heard a number of people as they were walking by. They said, "Breathe, Oz. What's that supposed to mean?"
Yes,
Right.
that
So,
was this one over here.
That was me.
Yes.
And I said, I think it's Breathe O2, like breathe oxygen. She's like, well, that's not what it says. And we like right behind.
And then I noticed the day that you tweaked the
Yes.
what I thought was a Z to it too. I was like, it's fixed.
There you go.
Now it's Breathe Oxygen.
Now it's curved. And I hadn't seen it lit up until I came down here
Stunning.
one night. Because I do all my art prize walking around during the day. And then one night brought the family down. And I said, you got to see the wall. It's better this year. It has a message. There are leaves. And then we turned the corner and whew, there it was in bright white lights. Breathe O2.
It's
I'm like,
so pretty.
That. Do you think that's what pushed you over the edge to get the final 20?
I think it helped because there's a lot of traffic at night, and you have to do something different at night than during the day.
Right.
And it has a very different look at night than it does during the day. So maybe it gets people back a second time too, because I've heard a lot of people say to their friends, you've got to come back at night and see this during the evening.
Yeah, I mean, it is beautiful. My daughter had one question for you when I said we were talking to you. She is wondering, you pretty much have done, I mean, it's a different design, but you've done the same thing for 2 art prizes. Did they push back at all when you say, hey, I'm just going to tweak my living wall, or do they let you just do whatever you want?
Well, that's vetted by the venue. So that conversation took place with Barb over at the Bob.
Okay.
And when I showed her the design, she looked at it and she said, "That's beautiful. I can't wait to see it."
Are you going to
Awesome.
do it again next year, the Living Wall? I hope
Well,
you
it
do.
depends on how many people vote for us,
Do
right?
it
You gotta
every
win.
year, Dave McKenzie.
Well, if we win this year, then we can't come back next year, right?
You can't?
No, I think that's how it works.
Oh, once you win, you're out?
Yeah, so I think, I could certainly use a year to conceptualize
A new
the
thing.
next
I
one.
was going to
So,
say,
yeah.
if you had to choose between $200,000 and doing all this work again, you'd probably take the $200,000, right?
Right now, I feel like I could use a rest.
What do you have? Are you an artist full time?
No, I'm a nurseryman. I'm a horticulturist.
Are you?
But
Okay.
I love art. I'd
For
love to. My house is full of artwork, and
Do you have a living wall in your backyard?
Of course I do. Yes, I do. Yeah.
Awesome.
How much is it if I want a living wall in my backyard?
I'll figure about. Are you going to do it yourself, or are you going to hire
No,
someone to
I
do
want
it?
you to do it.
She's hiring you.
I'm just being hypothetical right now. If I hired you,
By hiring, you're coming over on Saturday and you're just doing it.
Well,
how much does it cost? Seriously, to put
well,
a
it
living wall?
depends. My stock is going to go up if we have a win here, right?
Oh,
So-
I gotta get in before Sunday then.
What is the number of Breathe O2?
uh,
Like to vote? How do we vote?
57037.
57037.
Yes.
So you can vote. It's going to be. We were talking about some of the construction that they're going to be doing at the Bob lot.
Yes.
That the parking lot's going to be changing shape and changing what's going on there. Have you thought if you don't win, like, would you move it somewhere else, or would you try to incorporate it into their new design?
Good question.
Cool.
I think I would like to stay, at the Bob if that's possible. I don't know if it works with their future plans.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the venue. I like the people we work with.
Yeah.
It's comfortable and it's a good setting. Obviously, there's a lot of traffic there too.
Did you put all the herbs and everything in this summer?
Yeah, we
So
did.
that was you too?
What we did after our prize last year is we took out the plants because most of them were annual. And then we put in perennials for the winter.
Okay.
And we took those out in the spring and we filled it full of herbs. And their chefs from all the different restaurants harvested from it all year long.
I was close to taking. I was telling Connie I was going to take peppers. You had basil there. You had all kinds.
But he thought that was stealing.
I did. I didn't know who owned the wall. I didn't want to steal.
He did. He was very.
I'll go
torn.
into my neighbor's garden and take a couple tomatoes
Yes,
at
you
night
do.
after a few beers, but I didn't want to steal in broad daylight from your wall.
Is that stealing if Curtis would have taken those?
I don't know. How hungry were you at the time?
I mean, I would have used them. Let's just say that. I would have put them to good use.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have wasted it.
Okay. Yeah.
Stealing. He's trying to be nice.
He's like, I paid all this money. I put these plants here. Yeah, that's stealing, Joker.
Well, they were paid for by the Bob. We kind of partnered in that.
That's
and
cool.
I think that if you were hungry and you needed them, both the personnel from the Bob and I would have been happy to help you out.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not hungry.
No, I would have used them. I would have been like, hey, it saved me $3. I don't have to buy these now.
He's okay.
Well, good luck,
Well,
Dave.
I love it. It's my
Thank
favorite
you
thing. I
so
love it. I
much.
loved it last year. I love it this year. I want you to win. I'm torn. I'm not going to lie. I want you to win,
right.
but I want it there again next year.
If you haven't, like Dave was saying, if you haven't seen it at night, you definitely need to come down and see it all lit up. It totally changes.
53037?
57037.
57037.
You can vote. We have the link up at mychannel957.com. Good luck, Dave.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And thank you for coming in.
Connie and Curtis.
Connie